My love from skateboarding just comes from the vibe of the sport itself. It's like how punk and like anarchist it is.
I always liked the look of skateboarding. It's dangerous and fun.
You can be so happy and then in a split second you hit a crack and your like knees are just like ripped.
I think one of my apprehensions was just I didn't really see anybody who looked like me skateboarding.
There is sort of like a skate upbringing from history of just being extremely whitewashed.
They have other people of color, they have, girls, member of LGBT, it's just kind of, it seemed a lot more welcoming than just what I had seen kind of advertised, if that makes any sense.
We just wanted to make it explicit that we were going to like teach people skating and like anybody is welcome. When I first wanted to get into skateboarding, like I was like, I didn't know anybody and like no one was gonna teach me. It was kind of tough.
I would say, hey, like how do you drop in? And they'd be like, you just go for it. Like that's all they would say.
I'm very new to skateboarding, but they are very welcoming. They take kind of any and all comers, any skill level, any age group. They welcome you just like family.
I feel like we're serving an important purpose for like the people who join us.
Cool. Recently I've just been lacking the motivation to do anything really, even schoolwork and stuff, but I look forward to skating all the time, and to have this group of people to skate with makes it all the better.
I have to skateboard. Like I would not be happy if I couldn't. Now, I was at Venice Beach with my parents and I just saw all these skaters like flying around the bowl. Watching it, I just knew it was like crazy fun and I really wanted to try it, so I got a skateboard. And in the days before it came, I was so excited that I would just kind of like pretend to push like on the ground, like scraping my foot, and then I just kind of picked it up and it's been amazing.
You don't really see a lot of people who are just progressing. And so I think that's the most intimidating part, is just getting out there and showing your skills and what you have.
I've gone through the phase of thinking I'm just never gonna be a skater.
You see a lot in skateboarding, there's like this weird like skill privilege.
I'm not a pro, but I just like to skate.
We're kind of doing together is just making this space where we can teach each other and then kind of empower every single moment of like, all right, you're doing this new thing and that's amazing. Like skateboarding is hard. We acknowledge that. And like you don't have to be good. We're just here to have fun. So that's what it's all about.
Anybody can skate. Anybody can do it. It doesn't matter what you look like, how you identify. You can get aboard, you can learn, and you can progress.
Skateboarding is inherently exclusionary because it's like associated with manliness. Like if you didn't fit this like, cis white straight boy mold, like I don't know, hot skater guy, like it was a bit harder to get into the skate scene.
It started when I was middle school, high school with some friends. There was one girl in our group who would skate from time to time, but it was definitely more male dominated. And then I stopped for a long time as I got older, and when my daughters got old enough to become interested, then we picked it back up again. I definitely feel that it's changed. Skateboarding has definitely opened a door for her to express herself and feel comfortable in that environment, in this environment, and have fun with it and not worry about, oh, this is something that's only boys should do. And it's accepted like, hey, I can do this too. And I enjoy it and it's fun and she loves doing it, and that's the best part to see.
Yeah, I'm wearing a dress or a skirt and like I can skate just as well as you. There's this quote that I got and it says like, from age 8, 80% of public spaces can be dominated by boys, and girls express that they feel significantly more insecure and like excluded. And I read that and I was like, skateboarding. We were kind of afraid at first, like if guys would join, because Board Babes, and the turnout was completely fine. Only girls kind of restricts guys who are wanting to learn to skate too, or they already do know how to skate and, you know, have like positive energy and like also just want to have a great time. And so when we did include that boys and girls can skate, it really just leveled out that anyone can skate.
I wasn't expecting it to be such a big like group of friends. Like I had no idea just how diverse it would become.
I think I naturally want to teach people, probably because I enjoy it so much. I want them to feel the same.
I think it's really becoming more of a collective, and I think that's why people like really love the club. It's just like so positive and encouraging and just empowering each other.
Every year I always tell Carl, like, we're gonna get people to learn to skate. It's not easy because yes, it does sound cool, but like there's also falling and getting hurt. Concrete is not soft. But when we do teach people, or just those little moments where they smile and you can see they're like, oh my God, like what? I'm like, yeah, you got it, man. And yeah, that's always great.
It's a reason to like get outside and exercise, and that can be huge for mental health and just like socializing too. It's almost like a support system, and I really appreciate like how we've kind of created this.
I think everyone as a skater, you're afraid of doing a trick, but you kind of own up to it. And also when you do fall and get hurt, there's nowhere but trying again and, you know, continuing to push. So there's like resilient grit that you can have from skating.
Just focus on yourself. Don't compare yourself to other people. You won't get anywhere with that. It's just you're on your own path, and it's okay to progress at whatever pace you're at.
Anyone can skate, but only the fearless can be great.
My love for skateboarding has just been like, I don't know, infinite. Like, I love it so much.